Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. On the previous video, we have already studied narrative text in terms of a definition of narrative text, social function, kinds, generic structures, and example of legends. In this video, we still study about narrative text in terms of language features atau unsur kebahasaan and an example of narrative text. Coba, do you still remember what narrative text is? That's good. Narrative is a text which tells about an imaginative story. Teks naratif ini adalah teks yang menceritakan tentang sebuah cerita imajinasi. Yuk sekarang kita lihat apa saja yang termasuk ke dalam language features atau unsur kebahasaan dari teks naratif. Yang pertama adalah use simple past tense. Nah, jadi kita menggunakan tensesnya adalah simple past. Perlu diingat bahwa simple past ini kata kerjanya harus dalam bentuk verb kedua. Kalau kita punya kill maka akan berubah menjadi killed. Kalau drink berubah menjadi drunk, eat berubah menjadi ate, jump berubah menjadi jumped, dan seterusnya. Kemudian untuk penggunaan to be-nya kita gunakan to be was atau were. Second, use adverb of time menggunakan keterangan waktu seperti once upon a time, one day, long time ago, dan seterusnya. And the third is use time conjunction. Ada when, then, suddenly, dan seterusnya. Yang keempat adalah use specific character. Nah, the character of the story is specific, not general. Jadi karakter ini adalah secara spesifik, tidak secara umum. Misalkan Cinderella, Snow White, Alibaba, dan seterusnya. Kemudian yang berikutnya adalah kita menggunakan use direct speech, menggunakan kalimat langsung. It is to make the story lively. Ini untuk membuat kalimatnya terdengar lebih hidup. Misalkan seperti ini. Snow White said, "My name is Snow White." Nah, the direct speech uses present tense. Well everyone, itulah tadi yang termasuk ke dalam unsur kebahasaan dari teks naratif. Now let's continue to an example. Here I would like to tell you a story about Isumboshi. Have you ever heard this story? Nah, kalau yang belum pernah, yuk kita dengarkan baik-baik ceritanya. Once upon a time, there was an old couple who didn't have a child. They lived in a small house near the village forest. "Please give us a child," they asked God every day. One day, from the household Shinto altar, they heard a cute cry. They looked and saw a crying baby who looked just like a little finger. "This child must be a gift from God. Thanks God. We will call this child Isumboshi," they said. They raised Isumboshi with much care, but Isumboshi never grew bigger. "Hey, Isumboshi, do you want to be eaten by a frog?" Isumboshi was always being bullied by the children of the village and often went home feeling unhappy. Their mother would make some big rice balls and encourage him. "Eat a lot and grow up quickly," the mother said. One day, Isumboshi said, "I will go to the capital to study and become a respectable person. Then I will come back." Grandfather and grandmother were worried about him. But Isumboshi's mind would not be changed. At once, they began to prepare for his trip. Isumboshi seated a needle sword in a straw case, put on a cap for a sage hat, and started out with a chopstick staff in high spirit. "I'm going now," Isumboshi said. "Is he safe with such a small body?" Grandfather and grandmother asked as they saw him off. Isumboshi went on the trip with a big wish in a small body. At last, Isumboshi reached the capital city and anchored under the bridge. Then he climbed up to the railing and viewed the town. "There is a vine palace over there. I shall ask them at once." At long last, Isomboshi arrived at the palace. "Excuse me, but I want to meet the royal lord." The lord came to the door. "What? Who's there?" "Here I am, at your feet." "Oh, how small. Why do you want to meet me?" "Please let me be your retainer. I wonder if your very small body can do anything. I sting in your pocket and guard you from all harm." When Isomboshi said so, a bee came buzzing by. "Yeah!" Isomboshi yelled, stabbing the bee. "Bravo! I implore you. It would be good if you become the princess man." "Oh, what a cute fellow he is," said the princess, putting Isomboshi on her palm. "I will defend you upon in my life," said Isomboshi. The princess liked Isomboshi and she taught him reading, writing, and various studies. Further, Isomboshi practiced fencing very hard in order to be strong. One day, the princess went out to worship at the Kiyomizu temple. Suddenly, there was a strong wind and some demons appeared. The leader of the demons tried to grab the princess. "Help me!" she screamed. Isomboshi tried to help her, but the demon caught him and threw him into his mouth. Isomboshi, who was swallowed, jabbed the demon's stomach. The demon rolled over and spat out Isomboshi. Isomboshi jumped at the demon and stabbed his eyes. The remaining demons were frightened. They ran away in great haste, but one demon who was left behind trembled while holding the magic hammer. "Do you want me to stab your eyes too?" Isomboshi asked. "Please don't. This is the magic hammer that will grant you a wish. I give it to you, so please spare me." And saying this, he ran off in a hurry. "Thank you, Isomboshi. You have saved my life," the princess said. "Princess, please wave this magic hammer and make a wish that I may become big," said Isomboshi. The princess waved it and asked, May Isomboshi become big?" And then strangely before her eyes, Isomboshi began to grow. He grew into a nice young man. They went back to the palace, and the princess asked the king to let her marry Isomboshi. The princess and Isomboshi then got married, and they invited grandfather and grandmother to live with them in the palace. They lived happily ever after. Oke everyone, nah itu udah tadi contoh dari teks naratif tentang Isomboshi. Kamu bisa melihat bahwa di bagian paragraf yang pertama itu termasuk ke dalam kategori orientation. Dia menjelaskan tentang Isomboshi, karakter dalam ceritanya, di mana dalam cerita tersebut Isomboshi ini terlahir dengan ukuran yang sangat kecil sampai akhirnya dia memberanikan diri untuk pergi ke kota besar gitu kan ya, mengabdi untuk putri ketika dia berusaha untuk melawan setan-setan gitu kan ya. Dengan cakatannya akhirnya dia mendapatkan magic hammer. Kemudian magic hammernya itu memberikanlah dia kekuatan, menjadikan dia tumbuh besar. Akhirnya dia menjadi pemuda yang sangat baik. Nah, mereka kembali lagi ke istana. Putri meminta raja untuk mengizinkannya menikahi Isomboshi, dan mereka kemudian menikah, mengundang kakek dan neneknya untuk tinggal bersama mereka di istana. Mereka hidup bahagia. Okay, that's all the video about narrative text. I hope that this video will help you to understand the material easily. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.